Okay, so I was just on YouTube right now, and I'm a server, and I'm looking at some YouTube videos about people in tipping, and there is one particular person, Cherise Thomas, that has a little MySpace message out for people about her little experience at a restaurant and not tipping the server well. Okay, Cherise, let me really break this down for you because you are extremely ignorant. You are the ignorant black person that all other black people are just like, goddamn that fucking bitch. Actually, it's actually beyond bitch. You really are that one black person that gives all other black people that horrible name that, yes, all black people can't tip. And it's true. It sucks, but it's true. It's your ignorant ass that comes in, and we're just looking at, before you even sit down, it is the stereotypical thing that a lot of people will do, because it's like, fuck. It's people like you that screw servers over, that gives black people a bad name for tipping, and we don't want to be bothered with. Now, you just said that you went out to a restaurant, and for 4 people, you will have filet mignons. Yes, that is expensive. You had 2 drinks a piece for 4 people, which I'm going to guess was probably about $8 or $9 a piece. Okay, now, $8 or $9 a piece for your drinks. Filet mignons probably about $25, $29.99 per plate. Alright, fine. You're not an 8 or more party, but you know what? I bet you anything, that server, you are paying for that server. You're not just paying for your meal. You're paying for that server. Because you know what? Otherwise, they take your order, put it in, you'll get your food whenever the hell you get your food. Well, I'm waiting for so long for my food. It's been 45 minutes. Oh, well, you're not paying for my service. Why didn't you just go to McDonald's? Or Jack in the Box? Or Taco Bell, like you just said? Because honestly, sweetheart, we bust our asses for you. All those movies that you probably have seen with people spitting in people's foods and doing whatever to your food, that kind of shit that you would put on YouTube, you probably don't want to show your face in another restaurant again. No, a lot of places don't do an automatic gratuity because they would rather you feel the experience and comfortability of a restaurant without really having to worry too much about your bill being that high. Okay? There's a lot of 5-star restaurants that I have been to where, yes, the gratuity was not included, but because you're at where you're at and you're getting outrageously great service, you should automatically be giving a 20% tip, not a 10% or 15%. It is now 18 to 20%. If you can't afford that or don't think you can afford it, you know what? Don't go in. Don't go in. Because honestly, yes, we do have to tip out a lot of people for the service that you got. You have the hostess who greatly introduced you into our restaurant and gave you a great seat at a table, probably one that you specifically asked for. We also have to tip out the bar who just made your great drink that you were so happy about that tastes so good. We also have to tip out the busser for cleaning off your table. If we didn't bus it for you, they might be walking around taking plates off your table so you're not cluttered with the backup of your own food. We also have to tip out, let's see, a food runner, the person that brings the food to your table. Now, all those people that we have got to tip out, and we have to tip out the kitchen for making your food. You leave $6 or $8 on a $168 bill, we made nothing off of that. You ate for free. You paid for your bill, and you ate for free off of us. We busted our ass for you, and you ate for free. Not cool. And that whole ignorant, kissing my ass, fuck a tip, blah, 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 blah. It's ignorant ass black folk like you that screw a bunch of us other black people over. And we get treated a certain way because it's you that comes into the restaurant and screws everybody over. Next time you want to go into a restaurant, I would double think about whether or not you have enough money to go into the restaurant. Because if you don't, then don't go in. If you can't afford to do the tip as well, then don't go in. If I was you, I would highly recommend getting friends that are a little more money makers than you, who can afford to eat a filet mignon and who can also tip out the server a decent tip without having to worry about, oh, well, I don't have enough money to do the tip. That should have been included into the bill. Well, bitch, if it was included into the bill, I pretty much am probably positive that you would complain about that. Because I'm pretty sure you have, because you're ignorant like that. The next time you go into a restaurant, please make sure you have the money. If you don't, be sure and be obviously acquainted with this situation. We do recognize your face. We will remember your face. And we will make damn sure that you don't get good service. Or we'll just keep passing you along to the next fucking person that we feel like it. Charisse, the next time you want to go out and do something, make sure that you have enough loose change to get the 99-cent menu at Jack in the Box or Carl's Jr. or Taco Bell, because that seems the only way that your cute little ass bottom can eat anything. Have a very nice day. And don't come into our restaurant again.